Hello and welcome to the Red Men TV. It is the final player ratings of the season after Liverpool's 3-1 victory over Newcastle United. We had to claw ourselves back into that game after conceding a really sloppy goal early on, first 30 seconds or something. But it was no fault of Alisson Becker's. I think if there was fault to be blamed, maybe you'd be looking at Nico Williams. I'm not looking to throw any shade over there though. I'm going to start with the goalkeeper as I always do. I'm going to give him a 6 out of 10. Just a bog standard game of football there for Alisson, to be honest with you. Makes one good save just in front of his near post, where his shot was absolutely blammed at him. Thought he did really well there. Andy Robertson gets an assist. I think he gets the assist for Divock Origi. Probably a 7.5 out of 10 for Robbo. Thought he was a willing outlet on that left-hand side. Virgil van Dijk and Joe Gomez. Well, Virgil gets the goal that levels the game up, first of all. So I'm going to give him an 8 out of 10. Thought it was a solid performance from Virgil van Dijk again. Didn't look like he was sweating out alcohol because he doesn't sweat. So it's very, very difficult to know whether he was hungover or not. But he gets a goal. He stayed up a few times and nearly got a goal, didn't he? So, yeah, made up that he got another one to add to his tally for the season. Joe Gomez, probably a 7 out of 10. A little bit of a wobble towards the end, one little bit of a mistake, which do seem to have crept into his game a little bit post restart, but he's still young, he's still learning, he's still a terrific partner for Virgil van Dijk. 7 out of 10 for him. And Nico Williams, probably a 6 out of 10 for Nico, I think. You know, showed endeavour to get down that right hand side, got a couple of decent balls in down the right hand side as well, even cut inside once to try and get a shot off with his left foot. Wasn't able to do that in the end, but again, you know, you see what you get with Nico. He's an attacking fullback, isn't he? He is the modern fullback that we've come to expect, and he likes to get to the byline probably a little bit more than Trent Alexander-Arnold. Wasn't quite the game for him today, though. Midfield 3, Gini Wijnaldum, probably I like the midfield 3 performance, to be honest with you. I thought Gini was really good, sort of 7 out of 10 maybe for Gini. Thought he definitely had a better second half than he did first half. Grew into that game. James Milner was sound, wasn't he? He did what he's supposed to do. He was that leader on the pitch. I'm sure we had the sound off and stuff like that, obviously, for the game. But I'm sure everyone else watching at home will have been able to hear James Milner screaming at players and stuff. And yeah, just a calming influence in the middle of the park. And Naby Keita, I thought he was probably one of our best players again. Just another really good outing for Naby Keita, so I'm probably going to give him an 8 out of 10. I thought, yeah, he was given man of the match. I think that's well deserved. Yeah, 8 out of 10 for him. Divock, really quiet game, all told. He worked hard, but he didn't get involved enough until, 5 minutes before he scores that goal and before he's taken off as well. Cuts in beautifully from that left-hand side and just finishes it absolutely. He's got that in him all the time, doesn't he? When he's direct, when he goes for goal, he can be a little bit of a handful over on that left-hand side. It's when he starts playing like a winger, they don't really think it suits, or when he plays that number 9, I don't really think he suits. But he did really well taking goal. Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain, probably the weakest performance from any Liverpool player, and he did get an assist as well, and obviously it's a great play for that. He stands his man up, goes to the byline, stands the ball up for Virgil van Dijk to get that goal. But other than that, I didn't notice too much that he did. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, I'll get into some of the comments before, but for me, had he not had that one little thing, and he had a good shot as well that went just over the bar and stuff like that. But yeah, for me, I'd have said 5 out of 10, but he gets the assist, so drags him to a 6 out of 10 for me. Let me know your ratings in the comment section below. And Takumi Minamino, probably a 6 out of 10 performance from Taki as well. Maybe a 6.5 if you want. But yeah, I mean, bright sparks. Nice movement at times, but not wholly involved in the game. And, that front three, it's not surprising that they're coming out with maybe some of the worst marks from the day, because they're a front three that hasn't played together. Don't think it particularly suits Ox to be out on that right side. Don't think it particularly suits Origi to be out on that left. And therefore, what does that mean for the man who's supposed to be the glue that binds it all together? Placed in a really difficult place. But he was dropping deep. He was trying to find space. He was trying to make things happen. Again, just didn't quite work for him on the day. We obviously bring the front three on in their normal position. So Bobby goes up top, Salah goes on the left-hand side, Mane goes over on that right-hand side. And then at this point, Liverpool sort of spring to life, don't they? Salah comes on, immediately hits the post. Should have probably got a goal today as well, but he didn't get that 20th league goal of the season. Would have been his third season with 20 goals. Unfortunately, didn't get it. So I'll give him a 6.5 out of 10. Sadio Mane with an absolute pearler of a goal. You know, absolutely brilliant. Just cuts inside. Very similar to Divock's, actually, but the keeper has absolutely no chance. He bends that ball round the post and it tucks inside. And Bobby Firmino, some really lovely, slick interplay, passing. Yeah, I mean, obviously, Salah had a really great chance from Gini Wijnaldum's through ball, but also, you know, Salah plays a good through. Actually, you know what? Salah plays a really good through ball. I'm going to move him up to a 7, give Mane an 8, and Bobby Firmino go and give 7.5. Like, but yeah, so, some outstanding football. He was taking the piss, and Liverpool started to take the piss a little bit at that point as well. And then finally, we had Kurt Jones. Did he come on for Naby Keita? I think he did. And we had Nico Williams and Trent came on. Trent Alexander-Arnold, I feel, no, I'm not going to give him a rating, really remember too much that he's done. And Kurt Jones, exactly the same. I'll let you rate them in the comment section below. So we'll get into some of the comments and stuff now. Who's going to watch the Swansea match to see Brewster? Not me. I'll be doing the final word. And if you're a Redmen TV member, you'll be able to get the final word later on, because that's what we're here for. And we're going to produce so much content tomorrow, wrapping the season up. If you are a Redmen TV subscriber on the redmentv.com, you've got loads coming over the next few days and stuff and weeks. So now is a great time to sign up. £5 a month. If you just want the final word for this game, and then you want to continue getting one video a week, it'll be the Reds transfer roundup, the flagship transfer rumours, everything's discussed in depth and detail. That'll be Redmen members for club captain and club legend level as well. So anyone, thanks for a great season, Chris Sorengay. Thank you very much, mate. KGP Go Tanks. Minamino is too lightweight. He needs a game here in Australia. Well, I think I might have mixed two comments up there. He needs a proper pre-season. Yes, I did. I mixed that up with Michael Smith's. I don't know whether he's too lightweight or not. I've just not really seen enough of him to be able to tell you. Bye-bye Watford, says Daniel Catt. Taki looked bright and seems to have more confidence judging by the number of shots he took. Yeah, he had a really great one saved from Dubrovka, didn't he, Ben? Thank you very much. Look at Minamino movements. He's everywhere, Jojo. I agree. I thought his movement was really good, and it's not always on the end of a pass, or because, yeah, quite often players don't see that movement. Thanks Redmen TV for all the content. You'll never walk alone, Dilraj Sandu. Thank you very much. I had Sadio on 3-1 on Redmen TV Twitter. He didn't come on till 2-1, so I'm having that. There you go. Why not? Naby is really starting to shine, says Mighty Red Cop. And Papandu, this team is a monster of a team, and what better way to end the player ratings for a season. Don't forget though, before we go and before I give you my final hurrah in the player ratings, Paul will be doing the Red Mentions show. It's on the front channel page on youtube.com/the Redmen TV. Ross will be putting the link in the comments now for you to go and click that and watch that live. Paul will be back with your comments from Twitter and YouTube. It promises to be a belter show, because it always is whenever he hosts a show. But yeah, for me, thank you very much for the support this season. It's been an incredible year. It's been the strangest football season of our entire lives, of most people's lives, but certainly just a really weird but exhilarating season all told. Liverpool, champions of everything, but most importantly, champions of the Premier League. It's the one we've wanted. I know we've had time to get used to it, but it still puts a big fucking smile on my face every time I get to say it. So to your Premier League champions, thank you very much, and thank you for supporting us on the way. Like the video, and we'll see you very, very soon.